Hello and welcome to the beautiful countryside in America in the Lecura Grand Prix. In today's race, we have four drivers, one driver in the Storms team, Tipsy and Swagger, one driver in the LeBron James fan club team, Joshua Williams, and two drivers from the Pani Henser Pui team. We are going to be starting Q1 soon and qualifying soon, as 30 minutes will be on the clock. All the drivers, get ready, as it's going to be 13 minutes on the clock. It's going to start now. Let's see who goes out first. Joshua Williams takes the chance to go out first, but Doppelganger cuts ahead of him in the pit lane, allowing him to go first. There's 13 minutes on the clock. He's going to wait here, bunch everybody up. He's allowed to go out. You're allowed to go out anytime. And there it is, out on the Lecura track. Now, what's different with Lecura with all the other FM1 tracks is it has no barriers around its ice. So the drivers will have to be a bit more careful than usual, as it will be a bit more difficult to try and do maybe wall bounces, which is not even possible now with grass on the side. There it is, Doppelganger on the main straight. He will start his flying lap now. Into turn one he goes, and to a very easy one. And there's rain. There's already rain. Drivers will be returning to the pits. Doppelganger can finish off this lap if he wants. He's not using the DRS. He might be pulling into the pits this lap round. Joshua Williams on the wrong side of the pits there. Don't know why he started to exit, as
Then you
there
have
is.
to drive it back.
Yeah, you have to drive it back. But doesn't mean you go out of the pits. Just reverse it through the pit lane.
These
And-
people did not drive it back.
And there it is. Doppelganger dives into the pit lane, stopping his flying lap. Let's see who's next out. Joshua Williams with his chest boat. Or who's first? Who is first? You or Matrix?
Me, I drove it back. These broke it.
Okay, Joshua
I don't mind
Williams.
conceding going the last. You can go
Joshua
ahead of
Williams
me.
out. As all the drivers are confused on what to do. Josh, you are allowed out. Doppelganger's in. Doppelganger's in. And there it is. The drivers are on the chest boats. Now, in this race, we've made it so the wet boats has chests behind them, because they're a lot slower and provide a bit more grip. In the wet conditions here in Lecura, the sun is going very dark here. If somebody could make it daytime, that would be lovely. As we will start Joshua's flying lap soon. He seems to be having a lot of grip here. Seems like grip is providing him with the turning capabilities around this track as he starts his flying lap into turn 1 and 2. Very speedy, as we just see. I'm pretty sure that's it's Matrix Shube on the Elytra, watching him go. Joshua Williams just touching that DRS. Really close to the white lines there. Really close to being crashed out on his first flying laps. No animals for Joshua. Well, that's what Doppelganger said. As we just go around to see Joshua take the last corner, take the last DRS, and finish his first flying lap with a time of 35.97. A good first flying lap for Joshua Williams. He did take a bit of a wide line into turn 1, but let's see what he can do with the second lap round. He still has plenty of time left. I think he can fit one more lap in after this. Let's see what he can do. He's basically outnumbered and has most definitely lost the team championship. Oh, he's stuck. He is stuck. He misjudged that corner underneath the sign and got stuck on the track limits here in this track. That is what's dangerous about that. Into the last triple hairpins, as we just see him dive into the pits with his time being 35.97. Next one out can go out now. Tipsy, you're allowed out. 35.97 for the man who is, I think, dominating the drivers' championship currently. But let's see what Tipsy will do. There it is, going down the track. You know his experience. He's done amazing drives before, especially in tracks like Shibatori and Monaco. Let's see what he can do here. Similar to them, this track's a bit on the tighter side. On the main straight he goes. Let's see as he will start his flying lap. Tipsy McSwagger starts his flying lap. There it is. We're just watching Mohawk Matrix Shub on the Lycha surveying his opponents and competitors. And there it is. DRS for Tipsy McSwagger going down that corner as he goes into the chicane before the sweeping left and right hander here in Lecura underneath the sign. Judges it well. Will he try it? Will he push into these last triple hairpins to try and shave a bit of time off? It's Tipsy Swagger on the DRS. He's risking it, and he will do his first lap for a 37.96, around 2 seconds slower compared to Joshua Williams. Let's see what he can do to try and shave off a bit of time here in Lecura. And there it is. I think he got stuck. That's why I couldn't find him. And there it is. Tipsy Swagger going down the turns, passing the cameramen and the fans on the hills. None in the seats because too expensive. As he goes down the triple hairpin. And he will finish his second lap. Let's see, for a time of 39.90. 2 seconds slower than his previous lap. It's not looking good for Tipsy. This will be his last lap as he's got to push everything out of his system now if he wants to get a good time. He knows 2 of the Panipui teammates are in line to do their laps. Let's see what he can do. Takes the chicane. Will he push further? It's really close track limits on that left sweeping left-hander. Really close again into the first hairpin as he will finish off his third lap for a time of 38.49. His fastest lap being 37.96, 2 seconds slower to Joshua Williams. But he has P2. Now we just await for him to go into the pits.
Can I go slow?
Yes, you can. There's no rules against it. 6 minutes on the clock. Tipsy Swagger going very slow here to prevent any time from... I'll just make it so you can go slow, but you cannot stay stationary. What is it?
That's perfectly fine.
To go... He's going slow here.
Okay, we have
I
to.
see my
I'm
mum
going.
in the stands.
Oh, I swear to God.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, he got stuck.
Wait. I'm on my way to the bed steady.
Where even is he?
Oh, don't worry about it. Oh, I see my
Oh
dad.
my gosh.
Oh my
Hold him up.
god.
Hold everybody up at this point. Hold everybody
And there
up.
it is. He dives into the pits,
Don't get
allowing...
too. Wait, I can't into the box.
No.
Yeah, we're lagging. We're pausing.
Oh, okay, we're back. I think I'm positive back.
Wait, I'm gonna make
Do I go
sure.
into my pit?
Up to you.
Oh, I can't. Oh my gosh. It's not. Oi! There's a whole lot of lag. Freddy has to be one.
Strike her down.
A brief lag session. Q1 will restart now with 5 minutes 30 on the clock. Next person can go out. And then there it is. Doppelganger on the track, going for his lap here. He was denied his flying lap last time because of the rain, but hopefully this one actually goes through. Is Doppelganger going down the track? He's in contention to win the Drivers' Championship. Let's see if he can and get maybe pole position. So far, Tipsy's in P2. Joshua Williams in P1, and Doppelganger's messed it up. He trusted too much on the DRS and went onto the track limits very wide into turn 1. Turn 2 is a bit better as he starts his flying lap. Let's see if he can salvage a bit of time here. The pressure's on him. Time's ticking down. 5 minutes on the clock. Will it be enough for him and his teammate? That is the question. Into the chicane. The sweeping left and right underneath the sign. Doppelganger giving it his all as he gets a bit of stuck there before the first hairpin. Let's see if he can scathe himself. Ooh, that was a really, really close one from Doppelganger, finishing his lap for 39.75, which is slower, no, faster than Tipsy. So that's already P2 for him. Question is, can he take away a provisional pole from his rival this season, Joshua Williams, in the LeBron James boat? It's LeBron James versus Pani Pui. But Pani Pui seems to be flying on this lap. Seems to be a bit better, a bit more cautious into the first hairpin and into the last one, keeping it close to the track limits, but far enough. And that's a 38.07 from Doppelganger, 3 seconds off from Joshua's time, or 2 seconds and a bit. So let's see if he can shave that down even more. He's trusting that DRS a bit more. Pretty sure only him and Joshua were the only two who have trusted that DRS as much as they did. Into the sweeping left and right, underneath the sign, is Doppelganger. He's trying, he's pushing. Very close into the second hairpin. Very wide into the third. As we just see him touch, and he just goes into the pits for his time of 38.07. Matrix Shub can go out. Question is, how much time does he have left? 38.07 for Doppelganger.
It's not one shot, right?
It's not one shot, no. Can go out.
So anybody can retry again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait.
okay.
And there it is. I'll fix your time in a minute. I'll put the wrong one. I'll just make sure Matrix Shub gets his thing off. There it is. Matrix Shub going for his flying lap. Him only having 1 minute 55 on the clock, which means he has only one outing left to prove that he is that he should go into Q2, into the left kink, into the chicane. As he goes down the left the sweeping left and right, keeping it cautious. He's got a good entry and exit of the first hairpin. Let's see if he can replicate that on the third one. Bit wide, but positions him very well. And the rain has stopped. It's 38.45 for Matrix Shub. He can finish off this lap. But 38.45, which is currently P4, as his teammate had a time of 37, I'm pretty sure. And there it is. Matrix Shub going down into the sweeping left and right. Will he try and finish this off? That is the question. The rain has stopped. A good entry into hairpin 3 as he finishes his lap for a time of 37.62, which is faster than Tipsy, faster than his teammates, putting him in P2, Tipsy in P4, and his teammate in P3. Matrix Shub gets into Q2 with 30 seconds on the clock. Matrix Shub actually achieves it, even though the rain had stopped. He trusted his skills and was able to put his car in the top 3. That means with his spinning outs into that corner, it's the two Pani Pui teammates and the LeBron James driver Joshua Williams into Q2, and Tipsy Swagger out of Q1.
I just stay in my
Thanks.
pants.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, thank goodness.
Oh my god.
That was the
I
actual
knew,
time for the beat.
I knew, I wanted Arnav to do at least a lap, so I gave him to go out.
Thanks.
And alhamdulillah, he got a good time.
Oh my
Q2
god.
will start now. 7 minutes on the clock. Let's see who's out. Joshua Williams on the podium, already imagining the end of the race today as Doppelganger
Yeah, go
goes out first. Yep.
Yep.
with the dry boat, which means he will be a lot faster, a lot more agile the on the turning in this track. A bit of a hit. He's not used
Put a
to.
pig. Put a pig in the dispenser. Put a pig in the dispenser.
Some team calls out
Dispenser
Doppelganger,
pig.
realizing that the speed decreases their turning capability a lot, despite it being dry conditions. Matrix Shub
Okay.
will
I'll try
go
this.
out with a pig, from what I hear,
Okay.
as Doppelganger starts his flying lap. He's going to try it with the unstable setup of no animals on this boat. Now he knows his car. Now he knows his boat without an animal is a bit tougher to keep on the track, a bit more sharper, but so sharp that when it comes to turning, it will be very close in the track limits. He seems to be adjusting very well to it though. Ooh, just scraping that last hairpin on the DRS, finishing his first lap for a time of 37:20, already faster than his lap he put on in the boat, in the chess boat. Now the question is, does that mean his teammate will still go for the pig in the boat? Because Doppelganger seems to be adjusting very well to not having one. Matrix Shub still looking around. He still hasn't got that pig in the boat. He's still waiting to see whether it is even needed. There it is, Doppelganger rounding into the last hairpin. Let's just see what he can do as he flies down the main straight and gets a time of 37:32, just slow by 12 tenths of a second. Well, a tenth and 200ths of a second. This is his his third and last lap. A bit more cautious, Doppelganger, as he's trying to just keep that car off the edges of the lines, keep it moving very close into that hairpin and into the second one as well. But let's see if he will end this off. Yes, he will. He's going for it, and he ends it off for 38:11. So his fastest lap being 37:20. Bit of a struggle lap from Doppelganger, as you can hear his size. But let's see if his teammate heeds his information and switches to a pig in the boat.
So do I have to drive back and then
Yeah.
No. I'll put it in. I'll put it in. Don't put it in now.
Yeah, you have to drive back if.
I'll put it in. You just do your lap without pig. I'm in the pits.
And there it is. Doppelganger dives into the pits. His teammates allowed out. Question is, will Doppelganger even have enough time to test out the pig on? Now, by the way, you can still put even if you don't have time to test out animal, you can still put them in your boat for the race. But it'll be a bit of a gamble. I'll tell you that. 3 minutes on the clock. After Metrishub is Joshua Williams. So will there even be enough time for Doppelganger to test out the pig grip on Lecura? Into the main straight he goes. Matrix Shoop taking a bit of speed, starting his first flying lap into turn 1 and 2. Doppelganger has his pig in the boat set and ready. Matrix Shoop, will he get a faster lap than his teammate? He's not gonna gamble on that DRS. He knows that in this setup, gambling on that DRS is like life or death. So let's see if he will still get a fast time here. Oh, messes up into that hairpin. A big hit on his time. Let's see what he will do here. He's currently without a time as he finishes it off for 41.78.
Gamble.
That was it. Crash into the first hairpin, ruining a bit of his times. Will he gamble with the DRS here? He's just clipping it just ever so slightly, getting a bit of speed, but will it be enough to beat his teammate's time of 37.20? That is the question. Into the left sweeping corner and the right one. And here is where he messed up before. Bit more cautious this time.
Nice.
As into the third hairpin he goes. A good time here. Will he keep going?
Oh, smart.
38.55 for his second lap round. This lap that he's on will be his last one. Let's see if he's gonna trust that DRS even more. He is. He's going for it. A very,
let's go.
very brave decision from Matrix Shub to put his whole car on that blue ice to try and give himself a bit of speed. He's keeping his corners quick and speedy into the hairpin. A very, very risky entry into the first one as he comes out the third. Will he trust this DRS a bit more? He's going for it. And he finishes it off for 38.05. Just slow, just out of that sector of his teammate, but a fast one at that. Question is, will was it Joshua Williams, the man who's known for speed, be able to get provisional pole? There's 40 seconds on the clock. Matrix Shoop's going slow. He knows if he buys enough time, as long as he stays in motion, he could buy enough time for his teammate. For Joshua Williams to even not get a lap in. He just has to stay moving. He has to stay moving. Oof, and he crashes into that corner. Just has to stay moving. Matrix Shoop buying his time. 5, 4, 3,
Oh my gosh.
2, 1. Doppelganger gets pole position in the qualifying. Matrix Shoop in second place. Joshua Williams, because he was daydreaming in the podiums, couldn't put a lap in. And that's the grid for today's race.
Let's go, man.
P1 Doppelganger, P2 Matrix Shoop, P3 Joshua Williams, and P4 Tipsy with Swagger. That's the end of qualifying.
Pigs or no pigs?